Yes.
25 terrifying animals you're glad are extinct. Hey there, YouTube. Don't try to prove me wrong and say like you want these things to be alive, because let's be honest here, if these things were still alive today, we'd probably all be eaten. Extinction has been a fact of life since long before the dinosaurs took their first steps across the planet. A species can die out for a variety of reasons, from human encroachment to changes in climate. It stings, yes, but it is a necessary part of evolution. There are plenty of creatures that would have ensured humanity would not have survived if they were still around. From giant scorpions to a snake the size of a bus, here are 25 terrifying animals you're glad are extinct. Again, don't lie and say you want them. Let's begin, shall we? Number 25, Pleurosaurus. The largest living croc on record measured 23 feet. For reference, that's twice as long as some cars. So when we tell you that it was tiny in comparison to the prehistoric Purosaurus, you can appreciate what that means. This animal grew to 42 feet long. It also snacked on other crocs, dinosaurs, and possibly the very first human ancestors. That's a little too late placid for me. Number 24, Pulmonscorpius. Scorpions! They're creepy, they're crawly, and they can be fatally dangerous to humans depending on the species. Pulmonscorpius was a terrifyingly giant scorpion from the oxygen-rich Phacean period. At 3 feet long, this bad boy ate anything it wanted, including smaller scorpions, and could have boasted quite a powerful sting. We can definitely be glad this bug got squashed long ago and can only be seen in Fallout nowadays. Number 23.
Oh my freaking gosh.
Megalodon. Come on, you know you had to put this bad boy on here. Jaws ain't got nothing on this oceanic giant. Megalodon was the largest predator to have ever lived and measured 60 feet or more with a maximum estimated weight of 60 tons. It used 7-inch teeth to snack on whales and even other sharks. It's believed by some people that this ancient animal is still alive somewhere at the bottom of the ocean. I hope not. I mean, I don't want to go into the ocean and get snacked on. That wouldn't be good. Number 22, Dunkleosteus. At 20 to 30 feet long and weighing up to 4 tons, Dunkleosteus was nothing like your childhood goldfish. I mean, unless your goldfish was that long and had hyper-carnivorous jaws. Man, that's scary. This carnivorous fish stalked our planet's oceans millions of years before the first dinosaurs, eating whatever it could fit inside its massive jaws. Instead of teeth, however, this monster had a scissor-sharp set of plates with a bite force of around 8,000 pounds per square inch. That's the same as a Tyrannosaurus Rex, just a heads up. Number 21, Ratzilla. 3 million years ago, everything was big. Birds were big, bugs were big, even sloths were big, but did you know that the rats were big too? With a nearly 2-foot-long skull and a body the size of a bison, this rodent was huge. Had a bite force of 950 pounds, by the way. It's scary. Its teeth could also take 3 times that stress, suggesting that this animal used those chompers for more than just chewing. Like gnawing off your leg, for example. Yeah, let that sink in. Number 20.
I freaking hate that when it fucking does that. It can break something. I'm just kidding. I don't even know why I'm playing through dirt bikes.
Megalania. Imagine you find yourself face to face with a 200-pound, 8-foot-long Komodo dragon. Its jaws open and dripping its deadly poison, ready to bite you. Now, imagine it 20 feet long and over 1,000 pounds, and it becomes easy to see why humanity can be glad that Megalania has since gone extinct. Even its name means ancient giant butcher, and this ancient Australian animal was certainly that. Number 19, terror bird. Ornithobia, or the irrational fear of birds, is a very real phobia. However, I think we can all agree that North America's terror birds were truly frightening. At up to 10 feet tall and over half a ton, this flightless bird was a force to be reckoned with. With its razor-sharp beak and legs strong enough to shatter bone, we might not exist if this horse-eating ostrich was still around. Number 18, Titanoboa. Thank the heavens there are about 58 million years separating us and the largest known snake to have ever slithered its way across the planet. No, we're not talking about the basilisk from Harry Potter or anything like that. This is what's native to South America. Titanoboa grew up to over 40 feet long and weighed in at just over a ton. Like its modern-day relatives, it killed through constriction and was so big it ate crocodiles and could have easily swallowed a man without batting an eye. Number 17, Megapiranha. It sounds like a cheesy horror movie. fact, I think it is actually a cheesy horror movie. But Mega Piranha was a 4-foot flesh-eating fish that lived in what is now South America. Now, 4 feet might not sound very big, but pound for pound, this fish had one of the strongest bite forces around at the time and could have easily torn the flesh off much larger animals. A modern piranha can chomp off a toe. What happens when Mega Piranha takes a bite? Number 16, Jeclopotyrus. At 8 feet long, Jeclopotyrus has earned the title of the largest anthropod ever to be discovered. This aquatic animal used its foot and a half-long claw to launch out of hiding places and tear its prey limb from limb. Human beings could hardly have stood a chance against such a formidable predator. Number 15, Andrewsarchus. The people of Mongolia are lucky that Andrewsarchus isn't around today. Essentially a 4,000-pound hyena, this omnivorous creature fed on pretty much anything it wanted to. Nicknamed the Velociraptor of the Yusong period, it measured 6 feet at the shoulder and was 12 feet long from nose to tail. Ironically, its closest living relatives are sheep and goats. No wonder goats eat everything. Number 14, Livyatan Melville. Oh my god, that is terrifying. That's terrifying. At a maximum of 60 feet long, the Livyatan wasn't the biggest whale ever. In fact, it was about the size of a sperm whale, but what really made this meat-eater was its jaws. At 14 inches of flesh-tearing, bone-crushing power, its teeth were bigger than a T-Rex's and twice the size of
Get out of my freaking camera!
This thing ate sharks for breakfast and could have made short work of many a boat if it hadn't died out 8.9 million years ago. Number 13, Adestus. Okay, this one isn't so much
Sorry, he's just my brother.
Creepy looking.
Yeah.
Apparently Mother Nature decided that sharks weren't scary
Don't
enough when
listen
she
to him
invented the
either.
20-foot fish.
He's a shark.
He's a butthole.
Basically the
He's a
shark
shark.
version of Edward Scissorhands.
I would freaking eat you if I was a shark.
Jaw, this animal was a great white-sized pair of the shears. Unlike modern sharks, it couldn't shed its teeth as they wore down. Plus, how did it swallow?
Oh, in my
That's why it went
video.
extinct. Couldn't really swallow because of the teeth.
He's only a year older than
12,
me.
Carbonimus. The biggest snapping turtles of
Oh,
today have an upper
oh,
range
that's
somewhere around
ugly.
a couple hundred pounds and about 3 feet long.
Prominence.
Carbonimus, on the other hand, was a predatory turtle
He's
that
a
grew to
pretty
the size of
stupid
a
man.
car and weighed over a ton. If it
Whoa,
had the
he's
size of a
fat.
football and usually strong jaws, it would have had no trouble crushing other turtles, crocodiles, or a human skull. Number 11, Entelodon.
You should watch your thing.
Entelodon might have looked like a cow-sized warthog, but this massive mammal was actually more closely related to hippos and whales than your typical barnyard swine. It was incredibly fast and had a huge head, and boasted one of the strongest bite forces of any mammal ever. Fun fact, Entelodon's muscle configuration made it impossible for
Look
this
at that
animal to
ugly
hold any
thing.
prey it may have caught. But it didn't
Wait,
need to.
look at that ugly
Oh,
piece of crap.
Oh,
Number 10, Smilodon. 3 feet
Smilodon.
tall and 650 pounds, Smilodon was slightly smaller, but much heavier than today's lions. This animal wasn't fast, nor did it have much stamina.
oh.
It even had a surprisingly weak bite. However, it hunted by launching itself from trees and using its powerful forearms to pull its prey to the ground. It likely worked in groups with multiple members holding down larger animals long enough for the one of them to deliver a fatal bite with 11-inch canine teeth designed to tear through major arteries.
Ugly.
Number 9, the Mosasaurus. Made famous by the 2015 movie Jurassic World, Mosasaur was a formidable marine reptile. When a drop in the ocean's oxygen levels wiped out the competition, this animal took the opportunity to evolve from a 3-foot lizard into a 60-foot whale of a monster. It weighed as much as 30,000 pounds and was the top predator of its time. The thing ate dinosaurs for crying out loud. But unfortunately not Indominus Rex. You know, since she's not real. Or alive anymore. Or maybe she is. We just have to wait till the next movie. Number 8, Pelagornis Sanders. With a 24-foot wingspan and a weight of 88 pounds, Pelagornis Sanders was the largest flying bird ever. It was so large that the only way to get airborne was to throw itself off of cliff sides and ride the wind. Its beak had jagged points called pseudo-teeth, and it was big enough to snap a human head clean off. Number 7, Caprisuchus. Caprisuchus was an ancient reptile whose name literally meant boar crocodile.
Yeah.
Grew up to 20 feet long with a large, blunt head, it could use as a battering